Hi, I'm Debbie Peterson, founder of the Wellness Gala. We promote the healing benefits of integrative medicine and holistic choices accessible to everyone. I've experienced their life-changing results firsthand. I can't wait to share these options with you in Season 5 of our show, Balance Your Life. Each week, along with my co-hosts Barb and Dina, we'll be bringing you experts in fitness, food, health, beauty, and wellness with options, tips, and techniques for a balanced mind, body, and spirit. On today's episode, we talk with Dr. Renee and Diana about their new platform called Recenter Health, where you can check out all their holistic options. And we talked with Howard Mertine, who showed us how to get rid of allergies with NLP. But first, we talk with world-renowned psychic medium James Van Praagh to see what he's up to. I hope you enjoy watching. Hi, everyone. Today we have psychic medium, best-selling New York Times author, producer, writer, everything. Yes, James Van Praagh.
Hi, everyone.
Yes, hi, James. Thanks for being with us.
It was in Sedona on the red carpet, so
That's right.
That's right.
Now we're
and he
zooming.
was with us.
Whatever. Yeah.
And
You
that
guys
was
were
fan-
great. You were some of the best part of my weekend there. You were such
Oh,
good
thank
energy.
you.
And I just,
It was
as I
good
told you, that I love the
entertainment.
work you do, and you interview different people that bring the word out. Love
Thank
it.
you. And we're
Thank
so
you.
happy to have you on. Like, we could have you on every day if you wanted to.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My New York
Yeah,
accent would
nothing
come back
else to
right
do.
away.
Nothing else to do, right? Yeah, so tell us a little bit about what you've been doing lately.
I've been very, very busy with my school, the JVP School of Mystical Arts, getting
Yeah.
some courses together. I'm actually filming a meditation course, an in-depth meditation course right now, which will be
Oh.
out probably in May or June, probably.
Mhm.
And I'm working with the Shift Network, which you guys know about it. I'm working with them
Yes.
developing a 7-week course about mediumship and psychic phenomena, which is going really, really well, developing that.
Good
well, you
exercise.
look great, so it's
Yes.
good for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
It's my cardio. What can I say?
You
Yeah,
do.
there
You
you
look
go.
younger than last time we saw him, doesn't he?
That's Someone else said that 2 days ago. I said, really? I go, yes. And maybe it's
Yeah.
So what course do I take for that?
Yeah, right.
just live a good life.
So James,
That's it.
The best
all
you
of the-
can.
all the online courses, someone can go on at any point, right? And just
Right,
enroll in a course
right.
and
So there's 62 different courses called the JP School of Mystical Arts, and
Wow.
it's all of course from healing to self-empowerment, 28 days to self-love. It's all stuff that was channeled over these many years, and it's kind of my legacy in life. How to further how to live life. I'm leaving that behind.
so James, is there a course that I can take for that to rewind time and look younger?
I want to sign up
Yes,
for
you
that
probably
too.
could. I have a lot of different courses on there. One course is very popular, which is 28 Days of Transformation, which you sit 15 minutes every day and you go through these different exercises. And I kind of bring it through a mind journey. And that's a very popular course. Also, another great course for a lot of sensitives and empaths who are watching your show is the
Yes.
tools for the highly sensitive. So how to
I
protect
love it.
yourself, how to be aware of who the space around you. When you meet
Ooh.
someone, be aware of their energetic space. It talks about frequencies and energies and vibration. And really, as you guys know, like attracts like. So when you're in a loving space and put that in your energy field, you will attract those people magnetically, like attracts like. And the ones who are not at that vibration are repelled. They will leave your
Good.
life.
Yes.
You know what's really cool here? I mean, obviously this is the reason you did it, but there are people who are sensitive, who are intuitive, and you stumble through reading books and trying to figure out how to further your gifts and how to help people. But now we have you, who is a master teacher,
Yeah.
right there, helping people get grounded, move through this more
I know,
easily.
it's amazing.
It's wonderful.
And the results from people, I mean, the responses and reviews, I guess you call them, from people are incredible. They say it's changed their lives. They know they don't feel scared anymore, not fearful. They can go do their intuitive work or healing work, knowing that they're in control of their space. And
Yes.
be mindful or aware of the space that you're entering. Wow, that's really important for everyone.
That's
So
so needed.
Sensitive
Yes.
person like you guys, that
Well,
ultimate.
How many people are just, don't know what to do, and is there something wrong? Am I hearing voices? I mean,
Right,
this
true.
is helping people on so many fronts.
Well, so you said it's really like I created my school, JVP School of Mystical Arts. Like I created that to have a place for like-minded people to go to and to learn these things from someone who, and I'm going to blow my own horn because I can. I'm now 65 years old.
That's right. You go.
I did it out of passion. You can say I have a passion for this work of education to help people, because that's, I think, my responsibility, or all of ours, you guys too, because you're doing what you're doing, to bring that word out, to help people to realize you're not alone in this world of intuition and this whole
Right.
or in healing work, that we're all here together as one, and we do whatever we can to help people. And the school's done very, very well for that. I've had people from all over the world take the courses. It's one of the it's a big change, and it's really helping a lot of millions of people.
Are you leading each course?
I'm leading each course. I challenge each course.
I was actually thinking I was going to ask that.
Like that's, you know.
A mediumship course, a mediumship one, which is on right now, is 64 different videos. Okay, 60, and also homework and lessons and practical lessons and meditations. And I've done all 4 years to get it all together. So yeah.
Yeah, well, it sounds very comprehensive.
It's very comprehensive.
Yeah, to say the least.
You know, I was looking at the website and I'm thinking, wow, I want to do that.
I know.
And I want to try that. And oh wait, I need this. There's just so much there.
I know.
It's
We'll be doing some soon. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think it seems like there's something for everyone there.
There's something for everybody there, no matter what level you're at, no matter what your understanding is. It's even basic tools to living life. I'm there. How to interact with people. It's so funny because, as you guys know, sometimes when you're involved in this space, you feel like you're the weirdo, that you're the outsider looking in, like what's going on here, and really you're the insider looking out. I mean, people. That's it. And we can't force our spirituality on people, but we can certainly be who we are, live by example, and send the seeds out, spread the seeds. And if people resonate to it, then they have a place to go to, and that's really what it's about.
That's great. I love it. Well, and tell us, we know you're doing a big thing with the Shift Network.
I am.
And I believe that's coming out in June, early June, and it's for 7 weeks.
It's for 7 weeks. I'm very, very excited because it's a 7-week module course. So every week is 90 minutes, and it's going to be the working title right now is Mystical Mediumship Made Soul Simple.
Oh.
So it's going through various lessons. It's going to be grounding. We're going to ground oneself, center oneself, how to connect with someone from a heart-to-heart level, and then becoming aware of the space around them, and becoming aware of the spirit world, who's next to them, how to know that a spirit is next to them, how to feel the energy of that spirit. So I have them, this is really cool, I have them connect the heart with a sitter, but then the medium, the student, will be heart to heart with the spirit coming through. Really. So
this will be each course will be live?
It's live. I'm guiding everybody through live. I do meditations throughout. I guide them to different spaces. There's one that I do with the spirit world, where I bring them to the spirit space. And it's really cool. It's like a big ball. I bring them to a big ballroom, a big conference. And they walk in, and there's all these people, these beings, spirit beings, all to different tables, standing around different tables, like cocktail tables. Their backs are to the person coming into the room, which is the person I'm working with. And I guide them and say, you and yourself, your own intuition tells you which group of people to go to. So you'll go to a certain table, and when you get there, people turn around and you see who they are. And 9 times out of 10, it's old friends, it's old family members. It's people that
James, I think I'm doing this.
Yeah, I know.
It's so cool.
I know. No, I sit for real. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not. I think I'm going to do it.
And that's just the first lesson. We have 6 others.
Boy.
So this is going to be a lot to process, huh?
A lot to process.
In a good way.
A lot to process. And, I'm very passionate, as you can tell, like you guys, very passionate about teaching people. You know what it is really? I think it's just, we're all souls, have this human experience. And me teaching and helping people, it's just opening up that door to the memory of their souls, right?
Yeah, it's so nice. It's so healing
it's a sense of knowingness. We know there's information, but we go through what's called the valley of forgetfulness before we come back in the body, before we're born. We go through the valley of forgetfulness because we don't want to remember our past lives, because if we did, we'd be so obsessed in this lifetime about the past that we wouldn't do it for this life.
Stuck.
So I love that. That's simply said. Really. And I never heard it called that, actually.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I know about it, but I didn't know it had a name. That's very, I like that.
And on the third lesson, I'm talking about spirit guides, how to know your spirit guides, how to become aware of them, how to work with your spirit guides, which one will work with you, whether it's a philosophy guide, a healing guide, a joy guide, a career guide. There's all different types of guides, and how to use them in your work every day. I love changing lives. I love helping people remember who they are. That's my thing.
Yes,
I love helping them
living
remember
your purpose, and you're doing it well.
Yes, thank you, sweetheart. But back at you guys.
Oh, thank you. We're thanks for being on again. We really enjoyed it.
Like I said, anytime.
Okay.
Anytime.
Let us know when you're on the East Coast.
Yeah,
Okay,
you should
I
come
will.
in person one time.
In
It'd be great.
person.
Be great.
Yeah, perfect.
Well, just tell everybody your website too. Just
My
one more
website
time.
is the JVP School of Mystical Arts. That's one.
Okay.
And the other one is vanpraagh.com.
Okay, James.
Talk
Take
to you later.
care.
Bye-bye.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And we'll be right back after this.
Do you want to restore your tooth enamel and eliminate sensitivities? Holistic Hacker here with my #1 hack for cavities, Dentite Tooth Armor. You may think you can't heal cavities, but I've done the research and it's actually possible with Dentite. Just brush it in. Studies show within 2 minutes it begins resurfacing tooth enamel and protects teeth 4 times stronger than fluoride. Dentite is a game changer for myself and so many others. Grab some at mfoods.shop and be pain-free today.
Hi, everyone. We're here today with Dr. Renee, who's a family physician, and Diana, who is an energy medicine practitioner.
Welcome, ladies.
Yes, welcome. And we're so excited because we know you're off on a new adventure. So we're excited to let everybody know about that.
And it's a venture with the two of you, bringing your own practice, your separate practices together,
Yes.
right, in such a beautiful way. It's really in line
Yeah.
in what we do. So.
Yes,
Right.
absolutely. We're all about the integrative medicine, which you are a family physician. Do you want to tell us a little bit about your background? And
So I'm a board certified family physician. I practice in central New Jersey, and I've incorporated a lot of and done a lot of training with integrative and holistic medicine.
we love that.
So
Yeah.
it was, my family member was sick. My mom was diagnosed with lymphoma years ago, and I think that sparks a lot of people's own personal journeys. I met Diana about 15 years ago, and we have been on this journey to do a business together, incorporate and bring the message and healing out to more people. So we've started an online platform.
Wonderful.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, we love it when we love it when doctors actually say we need to look at the whole patient instead of just fixing whatever part is. So yeah, tell us a little bit about what you're going to be doing.
Well, we are bringing a curated set of energy-based exercises, meditation, lectures that people can go online and easily pick things that are complementary to their particular needs, as well as some of the particular specific energy things about them. So we have questions on the website that people are going to ask, and we can fine-tune the things that they're going to be able to do to balance, harmonize, and increase the flow of their energies.
So they can just go on and they can fill out a questionnaire, and
That's
then
right.
from that
Yeah.
They get directed from that.
Yes.
Okay,
That's-
that's great.
That's
Yeah.
great.
And the questionnaire has a lot to do with some of the energy, personal energy filters that we all have. So
Okay.
they'll be able to learn a lot about themselves.
We're trying to empower people, be very positive. There's a nutrition segment. There's guided meal planning, so that the whole person, as we have talked over the years, the whole person is incorporated into how are they feeling emotionally, spiritually, nutritionally, exercise, posture.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different components to the program that they can self-curate, see what resonates with them.
Sure.
And you're calling it Recenter?
Recenter Health.
Recenter Health. I
Recenter
love
Health.
that.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And is it a monthly subscription?
Yes.
And how does it work when people want to sign up for
Monthly
it?
subscription fee.
Part of our goal, our mission, is
Yes.
to bring this to everybody and not price it out of people's reach.
That's
Good. It's
wonderful.
important.
We feel that people feel a little off balance these
Absolutely.
days, and we want people to get back to themselves. Bring yourself back to you, recenter yourself, find out who you were, who you're supposed to be, kind of, get rid of all the day-to-day stuff that bogs us down, that it doesn't serve us well.
And from an energy medicine perspective, when we give the body the energy it needs, it knows how to do the healing work.
Right.
So this is an easy way. We'll have quick hits on there that
Love
people
it.
can go for anxiety or grounding that they can do in just 30 seconds to,
Perfect.
learn, keep in their pocket as a tool.
That's
and-
great. So if you don't have time and you just want to spend a minute getting yourself centered in the morning or just ground
Exactly.
yourself in for people that
Exactly.
need a little
Right.
help. Yeah, that's
Right.
wonderful.
And it sounds like there's
Exercise-
enough different content that's going to keep people interested, and that's what's important, because when somebody does the same thing, I ground the same way every single day, and it gets old, right?
Right. It's also curated to music and the exercises, as well as we have a dance segment.
Well, I understand correctly. Your daughter creates the music.
Yes.
Yes,
And
we'd
we'll
love
get
to
to
bring
meet
her
her?
in. Yeah,
Yes.
can we
Okay.
meet her? Because we know she's here watching.
Sure.
Okay, so we're back with Isabella, who is the masterminds behind the music, and we'd love to hear all about that because that really takes the whole meditation to another level.
Yes.
You know, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm a composer, singer-songwriter, and when this program was kind of coming to be, we realized that for the video components with exercises and meditation, you really kind of need some sort of music behind it for the people that are doing the exercises to really, you know, fully connect on a bunch of different sensory levels. So
Definitely. You need that music in the background. Absolutely.
the ideas for the music were simultaneous, I think, with when we were deciding the exercises, but the big music component.
Music is really so healing.
It is, yes, and we wanted to incorporate that healing effect in each of our videos. So, for example, with a video where we want to release all the negative energy, you know, and everything that's kind of bottled up, I wanted to capture that feeling and kind of that arc that whoever's doing the exercise goes through. And for example, if the release is kind of associated with grounding yourself and kind of getting back into the present moment, that balancing feeling is associated with the root chakra.
Okay.
And I have synesthesia, so I associate color and sound with each other. So the root chakra is the color red,
Yes.
and the key of A major sounds like the color red to me.
Ah,
So-
interesting.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And it also it sets off a different vibration.
Different solfeggio frequencies vibrate at different levels, and then they stimulate different chakras. So each chakra kind of has a frequency that's associated with it, and I try to stimulate it with the music. I feel like meditation and relaxation is associated with the color purple.
Just for everybody that doesn't know, your chakras are your energy centers. So what Isabella is talking about in the root chakra, that's your bottom chakra, and they're all associated with colors. So if you don't know that, you can look up more about it.
Diana, quick hits. I love this. Do you think you would share with our audience? Can you do a quick hit for our audience?
I'd love to. What you want to do is imagine that there's like a root coming out from the ball of your foot, and slowly you move that root 1 foot at a time down through the earth, really bringing up that earth energy that we need to be grounded, connecting with all of the vibrations that are healing. And you just sink that root, 2nd foot down, slowly to the 3rd foot, 4th, and 5th, and 6th. And when you get to 6 feet into the earth, there's an energetic platform there that you can imagine. And you have a choice to be creative. You can sink those roots in, you can tie them, you can wrap them around. And that's really how you can ground yourself with the earth. It's important to do that when you travel. Let's say you leave New Jersey and you go to a foreign country. When you get there, it will make your trip so much more grounded if you put your tap roots in the location where you are visiting.
This has been great. So thank you for being here. And
Thank you.
how can people find out more about you and everything you're doing?
Recenterhealth.com
Wonderful.
is our platform.
And thank
All
you for
right.
having us.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank you.
it's been
Forward to
great.
see everything
Yes.
that comes. Thank you.
All right, and we'll be right back after this.
Denville Medical and Sports Rehab Center has been servicing the community for over 30 years. Denville Medical and Sports Rehab Center is not only for athletes. We treat children, seniors, and everyone in between. Denville Medical and Sports Rehab has chiropractic care. Our chiropractors are specially trained in sports medicine, automobile accident, a workers' comp injury, a slip and fall. The 5 most dangerous words are, maybe it will go away. Take your first step towards better health at Denville Medical and Sports Rehab.
Hi everyone, we're here today with Howard Mertine, and he is a holistic healer who does a variety of things, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But the thing I am most excited about is that Howard says that he can work with you and get rid of your allergies. And obviously there's all kinds of seasonal allergies that many people have. I personally know everybody I know has them. So I must have asked him 15 times while we were on the phone, is this real? Can you really get rid of these allergies? So he claims that he can. So Howard, thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and tell us a little bit about how you do this.
Okay, what I use is a technique called NLP. NLP stands for Neuro-Linguistic Programming.
Okay.
Neuro meaning your mind, linguistic meaning the usage of wording, programming, undoing some of the negative programming that you've developed in your life. It also is a lifestyle where you can model and mirror those lives that you wish you had more of. And through studying others and emulating some of their behavior, those attributes start becoming part of your life. And it's a way of improving your life. Now, what I've found is that I utilize more of the treatments and a little bit less of the emulation, because I found over time that I very much enjoy working with people. And when you can take away an ailment from somebody and their eyes open wide, it's very redeeming. It's a wonderful feeling. And
for both,
you know,
right, for both.
Even if I weren't doing it professionally, I think I would still do it because I get a lot of enjoyment out of it, and I love the reactions of people.
And how'd you get into this?
I started this about 2 years ago.
Okay.
I met a gentleman who was a hypnotherapist doing past life regression, which I also now do.
Okay, very cool.
And I just found him fascinating. And he's an 82-year-old man, and he's kind of looking for a mentor, and he's taken me under his wing. And even in the classes and the techniques that I picked up from him, he said that I was meant to do this. And
Well, obviously,
I believe that,
not,
yes.
nothing's a coincidence.
I agree, and even being here today, it's not coincidental. Things have just kind of been falling into place, and this is part of the emulation of changing your life. When it falls in line with, you know, the laws of manifestation, but it also has to do with the work you put into it.
Okay.
And so that being said, I just keep moving forward, and I've gotten 13 certifications in the past 2 years as well as NLP. I'm also an NLP instructor. Reiki, I have a Reiki mastery, and I'm also an instructor of that. Hypnotherapy and hypnotism as well.
Great.
NLP is also a modern form of hypnosis that involves no trance. So where some folks are afraid of hypnotherapy and hypnosis,
Me.
NLP doesn't involve anything involving trance. You are completely awake, aware, conscious, and know exactly what is happening to you as it's happening.
Okay.
That's
So there-
wonderful. So Barb suffers from terrible allergies. Right, Barb?
To cats and dogs, and I have 2 of each.
For now, you suffer
Right.
for now.
For now.
Yes.
So we're going to try this out, or they're going to try this out. I'm going to watch. And I'm just so excited that you could get in here because we really wanted to bring this to you as soon as possible. Because when this works, then everybody's going to be banging down Howard's door. Right?
Yeah, so I guess now I'm going to regret buying all of the HEPA filters and the special vacuum I have and all these things that I'm doing for my allergies and probably won't need anymore. They're good to have anyway.
Well, I was going to say there's still good things to have around. It doesn't hurt.
Right.
But what are some of the things that you've tried, like, to get rid of your allergies?
I have to vacuum every day. I'm on an allergy medicine. Have to try to brush the animals when I can, but to be very realistic, that doesn't happen often. I have HEPA filters everywhere in the house. Can no longer have my beloved chocolate lab Coco sleep in my bedroom with me because the allergist said, you know, all animals out of your bedroom.
That's hard.
So, and that's really hard.
Yeah.
Not having my dog with me.
Well, with any luck, we're going to change that for you.
All right,
Oh,
awesome.
that'd be great.
All right, well then you need to be Barb, have Barb close to you.
I would like her to be sitting a little bit
Okay, so we're
closer.
going to quickly switch.
So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to just take a deep breath, just to relax a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to ask that you put your right arm out and make a fist for me, and I want you to tell me you do not have allergies.
I do not have allergies.
No, you do. You do.
So that's muscle testing, right?
It is muscle
Okay.
testing. It's a form of kinesthetic testing. Your body can't lie to me, and your body can't lie to you. So what I'm going to tell you in advance is after we do this, you have a little bit of homework to do for
Okay.
about 3 weeks. For about 3 weeks, once a day, you're just going to remind yourself you no longer have allergies.
Okay.
I used to have allergies. I don't have allergies anymore. They are gone.
Look in the mirror and do this?
Just tell yourself. It doesn't have to be in front of a mirror. Your subconscious is going to hear you. And that's what matters most. So what I'm going to ask that you do is we're going to have a little game. and the game is predominantly one-sided, and I'm sorry for that, but you're going to be playing. You are going to stare at this little piece of metal right here between my eyes.
Is this the hypnosis part?
This is not hypnosis.
Okay.
You're going to have a staring contest. Okay, you are going to stare at this little piece of metal as intently as you possibly can. So another nice deep breath. And then I'm going to begin talking. And you do not have to hear every word I say. You do not have to follow along. You just need to stare at that little piece of metal. Can you do that?
Yes.
Awesome. All right, are we ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. This little piece of metal right here, as intently as you can, stare at that. Here we go. You're in a rectangular room, an elongated room, like a banquet hall. There's tables, there's chairs, there's floor arrangements all around the room. All around the room, there are mirrors on the walls. You see your reflection to your right, you see your reflection to the left, you see your reflection behind you. And as you make your way through the room and you look across the room, you notice you don't see your reflection on the far wall. So when you look at that far wall, it's kind of perplexing. You're wondering why. Why is there no reflection there? So you start making your way through the room, around the tables, around the chairs, around the floor arrangements. It's very fascinating. The room's very complicated, but you're making your way there. And as you get to the far end of the room, you notice through the wall, it's not actually a mirror at all. It's actually a plexiglass wall, and you see through that wall yourself moving about the reflection of that room. You're surrounded by cat hair, dog hair, dust, all allergens. You see yourself moving around, and you appear to be completely unaffected. And you're wondering yourself, why? This is amazing. How is this possible? How do you see yourself walking around these things and you're not affected? And it's very confusing, and you're wondering why. Off to the right, you see a door appear, and you walk through that door into that room. And as you walk up to yourself and you ask yourself, are you okay? And yourself says, yes. And you're amazed by this, and you give yourself a hug. And as you give yourself that warm, loving hug, you turn around, you walk out of the room, and knowing a change has occurred. Now take a deep breath. Give me your right hand again. Tell me you don't have allergies.
I don't have allergies.
You don't.
Wow. That's
Wow.
pretty amazing.
You no longer have allergies.
Awesome.
All right, Barb. Woo! Okay, so we're going to have to follow up, of course.
We're definitely going
yes.
to follow up.
Yes, yes.
And I'm going to
About
make sure
21 days?
21 days.
Okay.
But I may check in with you in a week or two.
Okay.
And 21 days is because that's how long it...
Takes to break a habit.
Yes.
All
Or
habits.
make
Or
a
form a
habit.
habit,
Right.
right?
Exactly. 21
Yes.
days to develop a habit of any kind. And this includes psychological, subconscious, physical, even emotional. 21 days to develop a habit. Takes
Okay.
21 days to break the habit.
Okay.
Effectively, you want to reframe and change your patterns. Your only pattern now is just to remind yourself that you no longer have allergies. And that
Love it.
kinesthetic test could not have gone better.
Okay.
That
And how many
tells-
times a day do I read?
Just
do it
once.
just
once a day.
Can I
Once
do
I
it
know,
more
it's
than that?
Barb wants to make it harder than it is,
Well,
right?
Because it
It's
just sounds so
yes.
easy.
You can tell yourself as many times as you
Okay.
like, but once
At
is
least
all
one.
it takes.
Oh, okay.
Love
And
it.
for any reason, you start developing any of these patterns again, because these allergic reactions are part of a behavior pattern. You have become conditioned to react to this. You
Right.
think you're going to react to this, and you will.
Right.
So-
when I say, "Oh, I forgot my medicine," I'm like, "Oh, I can feel it. I forgot my medicine."
Right. It's 'cause
Just
yeah.
remind yourself, I don't need it. I don't have allergies anymore.
Okay.
And
Love
they
it.
will be gone. The wording was critical that I used.
Okay.
Okay.
And I threw something in there in case there were any little allergies that maybe you don't know or forgot to tell me about. We took them all away.
Okay.
Wonderful.
So if I don't get a sinus infection in a month, we'll know that this worked.
Yeah,
'Cause
well,
that's
we'll
what
know.
happens.
We'll
Yeah.
know as you don't clean your house and vacuum every day. You have more
Yeah.
free
Which I
time.
don't really do.
Okay.
That doesn't mean don't do these things.
No, no,
I mean,
I'm teasing.
I
I'm
thought maybe I
kidding.
didn't have to vacuum anymore.
but I feel very confident that you no longer have allergies.
This is wonderful.
This is
well,
great.
Howard, thank you so
Yes.
much for being here
Oh,
and
thank you for
doing this
having me.
demo. And tell everybody how they can find out about all the great stuff you do.
It's alternativetherapieswork.com.
Wow.
Fantastic. All right. And we'll be right back after this.
I'm Adora Winquist, founder of the Soul Institute, and I welcome you to join me for an immersive alchemical training to explore divine knowledge and ancient healing traditions for aspiring sacred leaders in modern times. The love frequency teaches that the most extraordinary power is held within your heart. You have a voice inside that will guide, empower, and channel your divine light, transforming your life.
Thanks for watching today, and be sure to check out balanceyourlife.tv and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you'll be eligible to win a lot of our great giveaways.